Adventures of Hyde and Clyde 1.1. This is based on a true story. This is a tale of two friends who couldn't have been more different in all the same ways. Here is where their story begins. Hyde met a young lady who invited him to church on a Wednesday night. As they arrived, the young lady's sister approached Hyde to say hello, when suddenly, a towering, lanky figure appeared and boomed, "Hey, you must be Hyde." "Yes, I am." "How are you?" Hyde replied. "Good, I'm doing great. If you're going to be dating my girlfriend's sister, then I need to get to know you. You should come eat with us after church," Clyde said. Later that evening, the group gathered at a local chicken joint. Hyde, naturally reserved, remained quiet as Clyde's exuberance filled the space for all four teenagers. After Clyde devoured 2 plate lunches and began picking at his girlfriend's food, he looked over at Hyde and declared, "You look like a pretty strong dude. You work out?" "Yeah, I do what I can," Hyde replied. "Nah, man, you look strong." "Let's arm wrestle," Clyde insisted. The two boys exchanged awkward glances. "Okay," Hyde shrugged, as the young lady he was with said, "You don't have to do that." Clyde's girlfriend cautioned, "Don't break the table, Clyde." As the two teenagers prepared to lock arms, Hyde raised his right arm while Clyde raised his left. Another awkward moment ensued as their hands faced the same direction. "Well, I'm better left-handed," Clyde remarked. "I've never arm wrestled left-handed," Hyde responded. "We'll do one of each," Clyde proposed, switching his right arm to the table and nearly spilling his girlfriend's drink. With little resistance, Hyde slammed Clyde's right hand down. Clyde glanced around in a brief daze before snapping out of it and throwing his left arm onto the table. They locked arms and struggled for a few seconds. Sensing Clyde's fierce competitiveness, Hyde held his opponent's arm steady. In a sudden burst of energy, Clyde flung his entire body over the table, sending drinks and food flying as he slammed Hyde's arm down where the young lady's meal had been moments before. "I guess we're pretty even, huh, Hyde?" Clyde exclaimed proudly. Hyde, trying to prevent the drink from spilling onto the young lady, said, "Geez, man, yeah, I guess we are." The young women, visibly embarrassed by the scene, said, "We need to be getting home. We have school tomorrow." They hurried out. "They can't hang," Clyde announced. Hyde chuckled awkwardly while still cleaning up the mess that had erupted. As the night ended and Hyde drove away in his mom's pickup, something in the darkness caught his eye. He saw all 6'7" of Clyde leaping fences and crossing multiple yards effortlessly, like a child skipping down a sidewalk. Hyde thought to himself, "How does this human exist?" Like and follow for part 2.